And today we're getting answers from Oakland Mayor Barbara Lee, who was not only at the Capitol building on January 6th, but she is still fighting for accountability for what happened. Barbara Lee joins us live now. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Karina. Nice being with you today.
I know you were inside the Capitol building in D.C. on January 6th. Can you tell us about that experience and what stands out to you the most 5 years later?
5 years later, I just have to say this is it's really seared in my memory. And in fact, yes, I was serving in leadership in Congress on January 6th, 5 years ago. This was an unprecedented violent attack. It threatened the bedrock of our democracy. It put everyone in the Capitol, employees, workers, Capitol Police, members of Congress, in harm's way, in jeopardy. And it was a moment that we weren't sure if we were going to live. And I'm grateful to the 140 Capitol Police officers and more who bravely fought back because they were fighting hard. I was right there. There weren't that many of us on the floor of Congress during that time. And they were brave. And believe you me, here in Oakland, I know Oaklanders are awaiting justice. To see this president pardon those who were trying to violently overthrow our democracy, trying to violently kill people and trying to make sure that the vote count was kicked out. This is really a moment that I will always remember, but it also told me that our democracy did prevail. And now, yes, I'm the lead plaintiff in a lawsuit. It's one of the few lawsuits that's still moving through the courts. It's a civil lawsuit holding the president and the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers accountable for not only inciting what took place, but also executing on this very dangerous moment that did almost topple our democracy, but also really was an example of the types of dangers that we face that we still must understand exist.
You just heard in the story about the White House trying to rewrite history when it comes to January 6th. We know that you're part of this lawsuit, but can you share what your Democratic colleagues are doing to prevent that?
Sure, there again today. I know in Washington, D.C., many of them are holding forums and hearings, ad hoc hearings. I don't know for sure if the Republicans are participating, but it's very important that we take these moments, and myself here as mayor of Oakland, to remind the country, to remind our residents here just how fragile this democracy is so that we can keep fighting for our communities. And when you look at what's taking place in January 6th, I know that members of Congress, including our great member Congresswoman Latifah Simon, are looking at this in the context now of what are we going to do about health care for people here in Oakland? What are we going to do about housing? And how in the world are we going to move forward in terms of this country, this president taking back and withdrawing funds to keep our community safe and to really provide for the quality of life that everyone here deserves. And so this is a big moment, January 6th, to really reflect. And I know my colleagues are reflecting on this, what took place on January 6th and where we are now and why we have to keep fighting for equality, for justice, and for making sure that the quality of life that we are responsible for delivering can occur within the context of the attempts to destroy the federal role in terms of the oversight and in terms of federal support for local efforts. And so it's a very, really somber moment for myself personally, because I do know, and I just have to share with you, it was so dangerous and so scary and so really very, it shook the core of our democracy, but it also reminded me personally that, there were certain things I needed to take care of in my life for my children, and to make sure, because we never know, political violence is escalating. There's a level of extremism now because justice has not been done. And so in Donald Trump and those that we're suing have created an environment to allow uh, this country to see it's okay, it's normal to engage in violence. And here in Oakland, we're a city who prides ourselves on peace, and we try to find solutions to problems short of violent types of actions. So it's a very important day on so many fronts for myself personally and for our country.
Uh, Mayor Lee, lastly, before you go, I want to ask you about the sudden passing of Congressman Doug LaMalfa. You worked together on some bipartisan efforts. What legacy do you think he leaves behind here in California?
Yeah, Doug was a friend, and we worked together, and my condolences go out to his family, his wife, Jill. He was a Republican who we disagreed on issues, but when it came to rural communities, when it came to natural resources, when it came to agriculture, when it came to fire and disaster relief, we worked together. And so I am just shattered by learning the news of his passing. I'm not sure what the circumstances were, but believe you me, even though we disagreed on issues, we worked together. And I think he's an example of a Republican who worked with Democrats to deliver for the state of California. And I offer my condolences and my sympathy to his family. I am really heartbroken about this.
All right, Mayor Lee, we really appreciate your time and weighing in today. And yes, our condolences to his family. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Karina. Nice being with you.